Okay, good afternoon class. So today we're looking at polynomials. So at this point we went through all the theory dealing with your remainder and factor theorem. For those of you who want the full explanation, you can find it in the description box below. Okay, the idea is to keep these videos as short as possible so that we don't have a lot of unnecessary explanation if not needed. Okay, so once you see SS, it's a indication that it's examples only. So we look at the work example on page 135. So we are told if f of x equal to x cubed plus 3x squared minus 6x minus 8, show that x minus 2 is a factor of f of x. So with that explanation I just gave you now, if it's a factor, what should the answer then be? 0, once you substitute in your divisor. Okay, so what we do is we then say x minus 2 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 2. So what we now say is f of 2 equals, so if I see x I put that 2. So f of 2 is equal to 2 cubed plus 3 times 2 squared minus 6 times 2 minus 8. So punch that into the calculator. We got 2 cubed plus 3 times 2 squared minus 6 times 2 minus 8. Gives you an answer 0 there. So what does that mean? Therefore, x minus 2 is a factor of f of x. Okay, you guys understand? Is there any confusion? People, if there was any other number other than 0 here, then what does that mean to say? Not a factor. You guys understand? In 1.2, the question says, find the remainder. So now I know I'm not going to get 0. Not so. It says find the remainder when f of x is divided by x minus 1. So what do I say? X minus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to? So now we say f of 1 is equal to 1 cubed plus 3 times 1 squared minus 6 times 1 minus 8. Let's put that in the calculator. Is 1 cubed plus 3 times 1 squared minus 6 times 1 minus 8. So the answer is negative. Okay, you guys understand? Let's look at the example 2. And example 2 is on page 136, is that correct? Okay. So here we are told if f of x is equal to 2x cubed plus x squared minus ax plus 5, find a if. But what you notice now, now we have a variable in that polynomial of a. Can you see that? Sorry? Okay. So they say find a if the remainder is 2 when f of x is divided by x plus 1. Okay? So let's start there. The remainder is 2 when f of x. So what do we say? We say x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 1. So what do I do with the quotient? I say the quotient equal to 0 and I solve for x. Okay? So what do I have here? f of minus 1 equals what? Equals 2. If it was that x plus 1 was a factor, then I would have said f of minus 1 is equal to 0. Does it make sense? But we are given the remainder of 2. So what does that mean to say? If I see x, I put the negative 1. Okay. That would simply be 2 times negative 1 cubed plus negative 1 squared minus 8 times negative 1 plus 5, and is equal to 2. Okay. So that's going to give you negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Negative 1 squared is positive 1. Negative 8 times negative 1 is positive 8. Plus 5 is equal to 2. So A is equal to 6 minus 2 is 4. So A is minus 2. Okay, you all agree with that? Is that correct, people? Yes. Okay. Let's look at number 2.2. In 2.2, we are told that in 2.2 we are told that that 2x minus 1 is a factor of f of x. So what do we say? 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. We set the quotient equal to 0. So x is equal to half. So what do we know from here? We know that f of half is equal to 0. So wherever I see a x, I put a half. So 2 times half cubed plus half squared minus 8 times half plus 5 is equal to 0. Now I want you guys to solve for a group. Okay, so that I can all put in the calculator. So that's going to give us 2 into half. Whoops. 2 into half cubed plus half squared plus 5. So that gives us 11 over 2 minus a, where minus a is equal to negative 11 over 2. So I divide by a both sides. The answer is 11 over 2 or 5.5. No? Made a mistake? Oh yes. Yes, half as well. Not so? So half a is equal to 11, so I multiply throughout by 2. So therefore a is equal to 11. Sorry about that. Sorry? Negative 11. Why?
Oh yeah, it's negative. Oh no, it's equal sign.
No, wait. This is negative, yeah? So we have negative half a is equal to negative 11 over 2. Is that correct?
Yes.
Because this is going to be 11 over 2, I took it over, becomes negative. Multiply throughout by 2, so a is going to be 11, not negative 11. What does the textbook say? Do you agree, Aaron? Huh? Oh, but the half. I did put negative in. Below. So this was positive and that is positive. So one will be negative. Okay, people, any confusion yet? With that, you should be able to do exercise 3 on page 136. Right, you guys can start with it now.